face front, true believers. Whosoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor. Excelsior. There is only one who is all-powerful, and his greatest weapon is love. Your humans slaughter each other because of the color of your skin, or your faith or your politics, or for no reason at all. Too many of you hate as easily as you draw a breath. Magneto. Hulk smash. Coming from your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Nuff said. The power of prayer is still the greatest ever known in this endless eternal universe. The Watcher in the Avengers number 14. In the beginning Marvel created the bullpen and the style. And the bullpen was without form, and void, and darkness was upon the face of the artists. And the spirit of Marvel said, let there be the Fantastic Four. And there was the Fantastic Four. And Marvel saw the Fantastic Four. And it was good. Luck's a revolving door, you just need to know when it's your time to walk through. Nevermore shall men make slaves of others. Not in Asgard, not on Earth, not any place where the hammer of Thor can be swung or where men of good faith hold freedom dear. For men must never feel a cause is hopeless, man must never feel an enemy cannot be beaten. I said, juvenile delinquency chocolate cake, so chocolate cake must cause juvenile delinquency, but nobody listened to me. I wasn't on TV. Of what import are brief, nameless lives, to Galactus? Wives should be kissed, not heard. There must always be those with the fire of rebellion in their blood. There must always be those who will dare to fight an unbeatable enemy. Only thus can the race of man remain strong and fearless. The only advice anybody can give is if you want to be a writer, keep writing. And read all you can, read everything. Good and bad may be alien concepts to him, Ben. And now, until we meet again, may the blessings of Asgard be showered upon you. That person who helps others simply because it should or must be done, and because it is the right thing to do, is indeed without a doubt, a real superhero. You know, I guess one person can make a difference. Nuff said. Dwayne just kept working, not even looking up. Forced idleness is a terrible thing. The pleasure of reading a story and wondering what will come next for the hero is a pleasure that has lasted for centuries and, I think, will always be with us. With great power, comes great responsibility. They sit together, physically separate but utterly connected by the moment they've created. With great power, comes great responsibility. Fighting is the last resort of the ignorant, Doctor Strange. To me, writing is fun. It doesn't matter what you're writing, as long as you can tell a story. You're not a horse. The woman cried. That, Stephen thought, is a strange thing to say. But she didn't know that when she was younger, then, the classroom was just a place that transformed itself based on whatever she was supposed to learn that day, like the room of requirement. Are you trying to defeat me by talking me to death? Peter Parker. He has to survive this, if only to avoid having his digital corpse kicked to pieces by those grunting, knuckle-dragging troglodytes otherwise known as commenters. Reading is very good. Life is never completely without challenges. Entertainment is one of the most important things in people's lives. Without it, they might go off the deep end. If you are interested in what you do, that keeps you going. His heart's as cold as an ice cube, Peter Parker thought. If all that boasting doesn't tire you out, nothing will, Peter Parker. Or if she's coming back from Zumba class at the Y, the thermostat ticks to a more comfortable post-workout setting. At the end of the day, Cameron won't be a cyberkinetic superhero ready to save the world. He'll be a boy, standing in front of a girl, offering her the meager gift of his heart and hoping that it's enough. If you have an idea that you genuinely think is good, don't let some idiot talk you out of it. Then, in far less time than it takes to tell, the blip is gone, but the wonderment begins. That person who helps others simply because it should or must be done, and because it is the right thing to do, is indeed without a doubt, a real superhero. Why are these two gallant allies battling each other to the bitter end? Mainly to get you to buy this mag and see the answer inside. If we can't always be clever, we can at least be honest.